Adam Scott recently revisited one of the most nerve-wracking moments of his early career, guest starring on ER in 1995, where he found himself on the receiving end of an emergency operation performed by Noah Wyle's Dr. John Carter. At the time, Scott was just starting out as an actor, and the experience of being on one of TV's hottest shows left him, in his words, completely freaking out. The episode, titled Full Moon, Saturday Night, featured Scott as David Kerstetter, a car accident victim rushed into the county general trauma room. For a young actor, it was no small role. The scene involved being wheeled through the busy emergency set, surrounded by a full medical team, while Wyle and Ming-Na Wen, as Dr. Jing Mei-chun, performed an intense life-saving procedure. To add to the pressure, ER was in the midst of its cultural explosion. Scott remembers vividly that George Clooney had just landed his first TV Guide cover and that the set was buzzing with energy. He even recalls passing the cast of Friends rehearsing nearby, making him acutely aware he was brushing up against television history in the making. Scott admitted that, as a nervous newcomer, the long takes were overwhelming. "It felt like this giant machine I had just been dropped into," he said. The pressure mounted when, after one take, he forgot to reinsert a nasal breathing tube that was part of the scene. A crew member sharply corrected him, leaving Scott feeling humiliated and terrified that he had blown his chance. "I honestly thought my career might be over," he later joked, calling it his personal death penalty moment. Wyle, by contrast, was calm and composed, embodying the quiet authority that made his character a fan favorite. Scott recalls being in awe of his professionalism, saying the experience taught him how much of acting is about staying grounded under pressure, even when the cameras and chaos are all around you. 3 decades later, the story has taken on a poetic twist. Both Scott and Wyle are now nominees for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series at the upcoming Emmy Awards for Severance and The Pit, respectively. For Scott, it's a full-circle moment, from nervously playing a patient under Wyle's care to standing alongside him as a peer in one of TV's most prestigious categories. "It's surreal," Scott reflected. "That day felt like my entire career was on the line. Looking back now, it was just the beginning."